മരിച്ചാലും ഞാൻ മറക്കില്ല. Most of you have heard about this phrase. It's a common phrase in Malayalam where it embodies you will not forget even if you die. Could you raise your hand if you have said this? You said this. Good. The golden part is who all heard this? It's quite few. And remember why we are hearing this. Because we have touched someone's feelings. We have touched something excellent beyond notice. Excellence beyond notice. We'll go through different stories, different examples. So sit back, relax, and listen. I have come up with a framework. It's not a patent-worthy framework, but still I have managed to come up with a framework where we can relate why the world need people who go beyond notice for their excellent work. Why we should be going beyond notice for our excellence, why we should not be bothering about our results. We'll go through the framework of a rainbow with examples, with live examples and with stories. Rainbow, the framework for unsung heroes. Let's start with R. R is we are going to relate something with stories. I'll start a story right from my life beginning. The story of my mother who sacrificed her career for my education. She's a university rank holder. She was working for central government, but she opted out any promotions. She opted out any promotions so that my education would be stable. Mine in the sense, mine and my brother's education should be stable. Her juniors, her friends, who were not as intelligent as she was, got retired as GMs, general managers, CGMs, chief general managers, where she retired as a clerk. This is an excellence beyond notice. She never boasted for that. She never took the credit for that. But that's the excellence we are seeing. If you're taking the profession, there is an example. I'll just mention about my mentor. Her name is Deepa Sarojamal. Another mentor who is Anup Nair. Deepa Sarojamal, now she's the CEO of Deflections Technology. So when I mentioned about my dream or aspiration to become a leader or a project manager, they agreed to it. They asked me to drive one of the projects. It was a red project. Red project in the sense it's a project of very vitality, it is very of escalations, etc. So I was a bit diffident. I asked them, will I be able to do it? They told me, you do it, we got your back. And they literally did. Fortunately, I didn't disappoint them. The project was a success. Later, I understood they put their career on stake for me. If anything was gone bad, definitely that would have impacted their career also. Now let's see. It's all about what is in it for us. If you are going excellent beyond the notice, if you are delivering your excellence beyond the notice, if you want or not, you will be gaining something. How we can gain something? We'll go through it. So for time being, while I'm speaking, I want you to close your eyes. You have to close your eyes. Think of that one person who made such a change in your life. Think of that one person who was an unsung hero for you. Take 30 seconds and think of that one person. This exercise is called the gratitude exercise or a reflective exercise. Well, you can open your eyes. Why this impacts is, it's called the reflective or the gratitude exercise. When we are thinking about that person, our happiness hormones, you know about dopamine, serotonins, oxytocins, and you name it. These hormones, happiness hormones, will get released in our brain and we literally will become happy. So that is in it for us. So when we are ensuring we are getting unsung heroes, we are also triggering their happiness. That's the latest story. Coming about A, rainbow, A, acknowledge the problem. Which means, I'll tell another example. How many of you there on Instagram? Even more hands are up now. I can see that. You don't have to be shy. I'm also there in Instagram. Teachers are not going to validate on behalf of that. In Instagram, you'll be seeing lot of photos, fitness photos, travel photos, celebrity photos. And this defines success. We are not seeing the effort behind that success. Are we? No. Are we? We are focused on their success. We are just seeing their success stories. We are not even seeing who people are not successful. We are not seeing people who are not even putting their effort. We are seeing six-pack people, but we are not seeing the people who are still striving to become the six-pack. This gives the people to go beyond notice. If they are delivering excellence, they will get downhearted if they are not getting noticed. What can be done for that? So, what they are gaining, say if you're giving your best or the excellence beyond notice, what you are gaining is, you are gaining the self-awareness. You are gaining the self-esteem. If you are a fitness freak, you are gaining the self-awareness. Where are you and what are you? How can you make it happen? So you know what now you can gain. What can make it happen? Do something called reflective journaling. Note down your achievements every day. Note down your efforts every day. There is something called, mindful meditation, where you have to meditate on your efforts. This will give you fuel to excel beyond notice. If you are navigating to the N, navigate the Y. Before that, we'll go with the I, inspire. Sorry for the slide change. Inspire with examples, your own examples. I'll again tell another example. You'll have a lot of examples with, say, policemen. You'll have examples with soldiers, etc. I'll tell one example from my life. I was studying in 8th standard, and there was one teacher. Her name was Pantman. I was lucky enough to be in her class for 45 minutes. And what I saw was, when she came to take the lecture, one first standard student was crying. She took the student, she came to our class, she was putting him to sleep. For the whole 45 minutes, she was carrying the child. For the whole 45 minutes, she was making sure that the child is not crying. That's the one kind of activity I have seen. She was excelling beyond notice. She never did it for her sake. What she gained? She gained personal branding. Even if she didn't want that, she gained the personal branding. How we can gain that? Find a quiet mentor. We can find a quiet mentor who can guide you to how to give the excellence beyond the notice. And now we are navigating to the N, R-A-I-N. Navigating the whys. People, of course, you will be delivering more of your work beyond excellence, but you won't get noticed. Why? It can be because of social biases. It can be because of ill luck, misfortunes, etc. See, there are roles in industry now who demands these selfless values. Servant leadership, selfless leadership. We have something called coaching, agile coaching, workplace mentoring. These roles are selfless. People have to worry about their team, not self. They should not worry about their appraisals. They should not worry about their salaries or promotions. People should be doing for others without notice. Their excellence will be communicated for the betterment. What they are gaining out of it? They are gaining network of people. How they can do it? By giving subtle recognition. Say like in closed forums, they can publish a blog for their values and knowledge. Believe in the power of excellence. RAINB. We are now believing in the power of excellence. Okay. So this time, I'm not going for any generic examples. I can give a number of examples because we have delivered beyond excellence during, say, Kerala floods, Wayanad disaster. People were doing their excellence beyond notice. Nobody know who helped whom, but we were doing it. I'll tell you a live example so that you can relate it. How many of you know Jitin and Pooja? They were doing some excellent job beyond notice so that I can be here for the TEDx. Jitin and Pooja called me. They were talking with me directly for a lot of time. Their excellence is going unnoticed because they are behind the screen. Now, coming to what is in it for them, even if they are delivering something without notice, what is in it for them? They are polishing their skill set. They are gaining these skills automatically. They are polishing their skill sets. The stakeholder management, the negotiation skills, the customer interactions, communications, all these things they are polishing. They are making sure that their skills are getting enriched. How can you be a part of that? Go and participate in any community events. Make sure that you are going into some events so that there won't be any personal recognition, but there will be a collective win. So now we are understanding what is in it for us and how we can do it. Let's continue with O. Rainbow. O. Own your excellence. And this time I will go with an Oracle. Global example. Have you heard of J.K. Rowling? She did, of course, she's the Harry Potter author, and she's the first millionaire author who went from billionaire to millionaire because of charity. She contributed her wealth for charity so that she became, from billionaire, she became to millionaire. And however, she did the storytelling for her passion. There were about more than 12 publishers rejected her works. And they mentioned a lot of reasons, and she didn't stop there. She envisioned something. She enriched the people with a lot of good books, and finally she became an author. What did she gain? The long-term career growth. How did she gain that? Or how can you gain for the long-term career growth? Celebrate all your achievements. Celebrate minor achievements. If you want to go beyond unnoticed, if you want to excel beyond notice, you have to celebrate all your small wins. If you're going to build a six-pack, you should celebrate a 1 week full of clean diet. If you want to celebrate the first rank in university exam, you should celebrate that one night of full study. And the last one is W. Wonder what impact you can bring. So this is, I'm not giving much lecture here, but I'm leaving this as food for your thought. Wonder what impact you can bring. Wonder how many of you can hear Marichalan Njan Marakilla statement today and every day. What is in it for you is depends. It's subjective for everyone. If you are going for the excellence beyond notice, it depends for everyone. If you have to wonder, I'll tell from my example. If you're asking me what drives me is that kick I am getting from the smile of someone else's face. That differs from person to person. How we can do that? Just remember or just think what legacy you want to leave. Just think how people should be remembering you. Just think how your family, your kids, your friends, your teachers should be remembering you. That is the way we can deliver or wonder how we can go beyond the excellence. So that is, in nutshell, the rainbow of giving beyond excellence. Thank you.